how are you? I hope you're good. I got back from visiting my family yesterday. I did, however, had two exciting boxes waiting for me. One of them is Fairyloot and another one is Geek Gear. I'm aware that my clothing is like wrinkled to no end, but it is 31 degrees in the flat at the moment and I don't really understand why. I don't really do well under heat, and especially if there's no way I can escape it. My point is, like, I'm talking nonsense, but my point is that there's just no way that I'm gonna put an iron on in this heat, so I apologize in advance to your poor eyes, but I mean, you look at me on the regular probably. If you're new here, then hi. So you're used to it, right? Anyway, I am unboxing the Geek Gear box. Geek Gear is a Harry Potter themed subscription box, although it's not necessarily Harry Potter because they have boxes that are themed around other general fandoms, and they have Wearable and they have pin subscriptions, and they now have Harry Potter Ultimate editions, like limited editions, like bigger bi-monthly boxes. I will link their website down below if you want to check them out, if you like what you're seeing. If you're unsure, I've done a lot of unboxings of their boxes previously. If you want to check them out, I am always 100% honest in what I think about the boxes and if they were worth my money and stuff. Okay, without further ado, let's go open this. My brain might not be functioning properly today, so I apologize, but let's go ahead and get inside of it. Oh, okay, let's go with it. So the most exciting part, I feel like a lot of people are just here for this particular part and then afterwards they're like, bye. But okay, yeah. Yay! Oh, it wasn't very clean, but it's okay, it'll do. And my box is red because I'm a Gryffindor, as you can see here and here. I'm repping my house real well. Also you can see here because I'm cheeky. You can choose whichever house you like when you order the box, or you can choose a mixed box or like a random box, I think, if you're not certain what your house is. But I am a Gryffindor, and so I have the red box and the red tissue paper, and underneath it, ooh, I actually managed to stay not spoiled for this box, so I still don't know what it is because I'm a little bit late because I was away of opening this, but I still don't know what it is, so that's kind of cool. Okay, first up we have a Wearable, which is always guaranteed to arrive in this box if you order it. This one is this like bright blue. I want to see, it's not light, it's not dark, it's just bright. So this is how it looks like. Do you like it? Ooh, and it is a stag. I do really like the design of the actual stag. I'm not the biggest fan of the actual color. I do like the color combo though, so it's an odd one. It's again obviously a personal preference. I just lean towards a bit more natural or toned down colors, and this one is clearly really bright, but the design does pop out really nice, and I really like the style of it, you know, with the splatter effect and everything. And obviously it's Harry's dad, Animagus form, and his Patronus, which I think is just an Animagus, this one, because it's not in a Patronus-y glow. If you are into really bright colors, you would have loved this one. And it looks really long, so it'll be perfect for sleeping and just lounging, and really those are two of my favorite times, so not complaining. Okay, next up we have this little box. It says Geek Gear, WIZARDRY. I think it's their new standard box where they have this like gray neutral background of the box and then little images, the animals of the houses. Let's open it up. Ooh, fancy, look at that. It really matches my vibe today, which is, you know, details of red. So you have this little pouch. It's like velvety, and let us check what is inside. Ooh, very interesting. It is a necklace, and in the inside you have this little lion with red, well, rubies, but just plastic details that look like gems. And I actually really like it. I like the simplicity of it. I prefer my necklaces kind of short. This one is, no, I like it. I like it a lot. It is inside of a locket. Oh, it actually opens. Oh, I was not expecting it to open. Be careful if you get it not to like spill it out, but if you want to replace something or take the red out, or I actually kind of enjoy that it opens as long as it stays closed when it needs to. It is magnetic. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that it opens so you can replace it with something that if you don't like it. And it has this like basically like a glass locket. I will say that I've seen similar things around recently, so I'm wondering if this is like a trend. If it is, I'm really up for it because I think it's beautiful. I also have a love for necklaces. I really don't wear much else. I have periods in my life that I go through wearing like a ring or a bracelet. Bracelet not so much because usually I wear a watch, but I don't usually wear a lot of things other than necklaces. I have my ears pierced, but they're like slightly different places and it's not you. It's just a mess, but necklaces I do really love, and I am really a fan of this one. So it's a win for me. Next up we have this. I can see that this is a house item, so depending on, same with the necklace, I'm assuming if you are of another house you will receive a necklace with itsy bitsy bits inside that represent your house, not Gryffindor if it's not Gryffindor. And same with this thing, which looks like it's gonna be a banner. Ooh! I actually love it! So I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's basically how it looks like. It's really long and it has this pointy end. The material is obviously like plasticky, but it won't matter once you put it on the wall. And I will say the last time we got something similar to this, it was in a really orangey red, which I am not a big fan of, as you know. Again, super personal preference. If you enjoy that, then you might not like this, but I prefer this so much more. I don't know how it will look like, but I have high hopes for this, and I will see if I can hang it somewhere, especially because it already has these little holes for you to hang it somewhere, and it's extremely lightweight, so if you can really hang a lot of heavy things in your flat like this is pretty cool. And again, I'm assuming it's a house themed item, and it's really nice, especially as Gryffindors we are pretty spoiled for the merch out there. But if you're of a house, I suppose Slytherin also gets it, but like if you're a Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff, and it's quite hard to find items for you, this is pretty cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool for Gryffindor as well. Oh no. Okay, so the next item is a set of coasters. I say oh no because I don't really use coasters to begin with, and I used the only ones that I liked were from Gobstone Alley, the ones that are just basically a cut piece of bark, and they're laser cut and they have designs on them, and they're really like natural and neutral, and I just really like them. This is, however, a licensed item if you care about these things. And it's also Geek Gear exclusive, and this is how, oh. Okay, another thing about me is that I don't really like merch that has like actual actors and people, and I think I'm not the only one in that opinion. I think there's quite a lot of people that don't like it, but obviously there are people who love that way more than the abstract or fan art type of items. So if you're one of those, you might really enjoy these, and they are like beautiful. It's just not my personal thing. So you have a poster for Harry, you have a coaster for Harry in this blue background, and there's Dumbledore with a prophecy ball and Hagrid, Dobby on it as well, and you have Draco with his Nimbus 2001, Snape and his Crabbe and Goyle, and also his father in the background there. My camera keeps cutting me off, and I don't know if it was because of the card. I changed it now. I didn't think so. It might just be my camera overheating after like 10 minutes of filming, which is not promising. You also have Hermione with Professor Lockhart and McGonagall and Crookshanks in the background. And lastly, you have Ron, who has a Mandragora, Fred and Weasley and Ginny in the background, and a Howler. And they all have different colors to them, but all colors together represent the houses. Well, they don't really represent the houses, but they do happen to be the colors of the houses. So Slytherin is Draco, Harry is for some reason Ravenclaw, if, like, I know this is just me adding things, but Hermione is red for Gryffindor and Ron is yellow for Hufflepuff. I would think that maybe Hermione and Harry could be like maybe swapped about, but I'm also certain that it's not supposed to be represented to the houses, and I'm just being a bit extra, but what else is new? So moving on. Then we have a miniature version of the metal poster, which they are including in every single limited edition box that they have that runs bi-monthly. I know not everyone is a fan of these, but I quite like it. But my reasoning is simple, because I have this massive whiteboard in my living room, and for some reason I just forgot that it's actually magnetic, and recently when I discovered that, I was like, oh my god, all of the possibilities to hang or like to pin with magnets my favorite bookish posters and like cards that we get in boxes. And you know how I tried the limited edition box there, and I really like the design of the metal poster there. So this is the miniature version, not of the same one, but this one has a Patronus, and I actually quite like it. It's pretty simple. It's in the forest. You have the stag as a Patronus, and it's pretty beautiful. It's more realistic than I usually go for, but like the actual forest, but I think it's a really nice balance between that and the actual stag. Now to one of my new favorite item types. It's the recipes that they include here. You may have seen the video that I made making the Harry Potter like happy birthday Harry cake for my birthday. It was fun. I will definitely try something again. I just don't know when or how. Like currently I just stay away from the oven or any hot appliance because it's boiling. And this time we got 3 of the recipes, which is amazing because I like this idea a lot. Like I honestly like this idea a lot. I think it's one of the reasons why I'm sticking with this box instead of the bi-monthly limited edition one. So first up we have butterscotch beer. It says that the prep time is 25 minutes and the cook time is 8, so it's not the fastest of drinks, but it looks so pretty and so magical. I love it. Then we have fantastic bread, which I'm assuming is supposed to be like Fantastic Beasts type of thing because they're made into these blobs. Maybe nifflers, maybe, I'm not entirely certain, but they're pastries and I love pastries, so I'm not complaining. And I think, and this is definitely my favorite, and this is jumper cookies. Look at that. If that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen, I don't know what is. This might be time consuming. I don't know how long it would take to make that pattern, but it's very decorative, and if you're into cooking, if you want a little bit of a challenge, then this is definitely a great one. Although it does say the prep time is only 12 to 20 minutes. Maybe there is a easier way, and it does have 2 pages here, so it might tell you in detail of which exactly you need to do if you want to make these. And of course, next to that we have a cookie cutter that is the shape of a sweater. So even if you don't want to make these specific ones, you can still make them around like Christmas time, because I think that would be a good thing. Then lastly we have our print, and this time is, as always, is Geek Gear licensed and exclusive. And this time we have this one. It's quite a busy one. It has all of the banners for all of the houses, has Hogwarts crest and Gryffindor and Hufflepuff, all of them actually, crest as well. And then we have Neville standing at the very front here, and this is basically a screenshot of a scene when Voldemort comes back bringing Harry's body with him, and Neville stands up, and it's a very iconic scene, and it's a really colorful poster if that's something you're looking for. So very lastly, I'm just gonna look through the booklet and see what other options look like for flag banners. For example, this is how these look like. I have to say I really like all of them. I think those banners are really fun. I really do. By the looks of it, everything in this box was exclusive, which is pretty fun. If I remember correctly, the box hint was stag, I think, last time, which we did get 2 items for. The stag in a Patronus form, and then for a stag in the Animagus form. I'm so torn about the t-shirt because I absolutely love the design. I really love it, like, so much. But the color is just so bright. I don't know how it will pick up from the camera, but it's like in your face. I absolutely love the necklace and the flag banners and the recipes as always. The coasters are not my favorite, but I will probably put them in a giveaway for someone to win who wants them. I hold these sometimes on Instagram. It's just simply because it's a bit easier for me. And I am at bookroast on Instagram if you fancy giving me a follow there. This box actually had quite a few of the items that are really strong, and then quite a few items that are like, okay. So overall, not a bad box at all. I definitely don't regret it. I think this is my favorite. I think this and a necklace are my favorite items by far. I just love the idea behind this month's box hint is, it was this little guy. What is his name? Demiguise, I want to say. That's the one that can turn invisible, and legend says that the invisibility cloaks were made from its hair. Well, woven from its hair. So yeah, that is everything for this box. I am really happy with it, actually. I really am. Let me know what you thought. What was your favorite item? Hope you guys are extremely well. I hope you had a nice rest over the weekend. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye!